Hi, YouTube world. So I started my first one, I think it was last week, of just coming on here and just reflecting on what I'm thinking. And I think I've decided that to call it Reflections. And because with the Sacred Sisterhood Tribe, and when we do our ceremonies, which I invite you to do, um, I realize that I wear this spiritual hat, and that is one side of me, but then I have just this human side of me that's processing the world like all of you. And because I pop out of that connection, and even though I'm connected to self and connected to my spirit self, I'm also just very grounded and like anybody else. And I was like, well, what name should I call this? So my husband is now, as of a few weeks ago, started putting Sophia, my 5-year-old, to bed. So I have this time, and I'm like, we're still in solitude, so we're not really seeing a lot of people. And I'm like, I have some things that I would love to say. And my intent is to reach like minded people like me. And so I'm hoping that the intent of these reflections is to start to gather women and men who think like I do. And, or even if you don't think like I do, we're able to come together. And the intent is to come together despite our differences. So I guess, yes, think like I do. Like, we can all be different. We can think different. We can come from different backgrounds, but together, we can be in unity, and it is possible. So that was a little long-winded, but so we're gonna call this Evening Reflections, and whenever I can, I'm gonna pop on, and I'm just gonna tell you my thinking. And as soon as we reach 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna go live, and hopefully we can chat back and forth, because really that's what I want to do. That's my intent on YouTube. Okay. So please comment if you're watching this, because I really, even, all comments, I love to see them. Although, be nice. I'm super, super sensitive. But what I've been thinking about the last couple days is, what would we do without grocery stores? What if tomorrow we woke up and there was absolutely no grocery stores for us to go to? What would you do? Could you actually survive without a grocery store? And if the answer is no, I would like to invite you, and I've gone through this myself. Why? I did my teaching the ceremony this morning on Sunday, and this our sacred woman principle, is on time. And talking about that, I really got thinking about that, and I was thinking, we literally spend so much time on social media. Like, that's our home. We're spending so much time on social media. We literally have technology and education that is free everywhere. You can go on YouTube and basically, or Google anything, and find a recipe, find out how to yarn or knit, or how to grow things, how to make any sort of engineering, anything. Literally, you can find anything. I just named because I'm like, I want to learn how to knit. So those are why those things. But do you know what I'm saying? We have so much that technology that are at our fingertips, and we don't even know how to get food into our bodies without going to a grocery store. And a lot of you do. A lot of you know how to grow food. I, this year, took it really seriously, and I had a horrible harvest this year. And I'm like, if I was dependent on my growing abilities to be able to put food on the table, I wouldn't be able to do it. That's really sad. And I was brought up in a family where we didn't grow, and we didn't know how to nurture our bodies by our own hands. Like, I talked to my mom about gardening, and she's like, it's gardening. Like, I'll just go to the grocery store. That's fine. I'm not getting my hands dirty. So she didn't say not getting my hands dirty, but do you know what I mean? She's like, no, I'll just go to a grocery store. That's fine. So we have time, really, because we're like on our phones, or we're talking on the phone, or we're on the computer, and we're living so much of our life. We're literally at home in our technology. That's not good, guys, right? Like, to me, that's just like, oh my gosh, like, it breaks my heart. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I'm at my age just saying, oh my gosh, if there was no grocery stores. And how amazing that this pandemic happened. And how amazing that I'm in solitude. And how amazed am I, like, all of a sudden, like, awake to the idea that I'm really, really dependent. I'm really dependent on money. I'm really dependent on grocery stores. I'm dependent on it. That's really bad. We have a vast amount of land. Like, everything that we literally need in life is out there for us for free. And we don't know how to do it. We don't have the skills and the tools to be able to just survive on our basic needs without money. What? And that sits so heavy in my heart, to think that the world is so dependent on other people, and at this point in time, we can't even agree with each other on anything. Doesn't matter what it is. We're like I made a post today. Somebody literally did not read the post and tried to have like a bashing argument with me, and I'm thinking she honestly didn't read it. And so instead of me reacting on that emotion, I was like, well, thank you for commenting, with a heart. And that was it. I didn't have to respond. I didn't have to. It's none of my business what she feels or how she read it, right? I wasn't going to spend my time being involved. What I am spending my time with is, oh my gosh, my potatoes didn't grow well, and I want to try to grow potatoes inside. Like, I need to spend my time on figuring out this potato situation. Oh my gosh, like, if there was no soap tomorrow, I need to be spending my time on how do I make soap, or how do I, like, I don't know this. I don't know this information. Why? How can I be at my age and not have basic skills? And if you have basic skills, amazing. Could you please, like, if you're a teacher, please put that in the links, because I'm teaching my child. I've actually started a homeschooling club. And it's not for educational purposes, in the sense that there's so many wonderful Montessori and Waltham and so many amazing homeschool programs are out there. But what I'm teaching is how to learn in a woman's world versus a man world. And I love men, so it's not that. Just men's biology is 24/7, and so that's why they're so amazing, and they're repetitive. Where a woman, we learn in days, like we're sections, and we're 28 days. So instead of 24 hours, we're 28 days. And so it's just a different type of learning, and different type of moving, and different type of eating than a man, and it's okay. Like, I love the differences, but it's just different. So I am starting that for girls, just to introduce their moms or men and the girls to just a different way of learning, and that's great. And again, that's where I'm spending my time. But the other piece that I'm really spending my time with is realizing that our girls and our boys at this age is just learning how to find mushrooms in the wild, or how to grow their gardens, and how to can. And I'm seeing more and more of a rise in this pandemic, and how amazing that this pandemic happened. Like, I'm in so much gratitude. I'm also in gratitude because we're seeing people's true colors come out, right? We are seeing people that we're like, oh, they're such nice people. All of a sudden, like, whoa, that is not who they really are. Because whenever there is conflict, you can truly see how somebody's reacting. Are they narcissistic? Are they sociopathic? Um, are they insane? Are they a really good person, but they've got really huge triggers happening? Are they dealing with mother wounds? Are they, just a list, and you can really see who that person is. And boy, it has really been made evident, and I've really seen a lot. And so I sometimes, will post things just to see what the reactions are, so that I can start focusing on the people that are my tribe, are my people, that are just like, you know what, we could have a difference of opinion, but we're so loving to each other, and that's what it's all about, right? And so I invite you to take this opportunity with your time and just really embrace it. Really get to know who you're surrounding yourself with, and it's okay to let them go if they're not helping you rise, if they're not helping you be the best version of yourself. If you're like, oh, I can't believe they said that, and they really hurt your heart, yeah, like they might not, maybe not be close. Or spending your time in, can you nourish your body, and can you take care of yourself with the cost of money? Do you know how to grow your garden? Are you being kind to your neighbor? Are you helping your neighbor out? Or are you living on social media? Is that your life? Is that how you're making connections? Sorry, my phone just said I was low battery. I'm like, I don't think I was talking that much. So I invite you to do that, and I really invite you to explore the idea of, if we didn't have any grocery stores tomorrow, would you be okay? And is that maybe where you should be spending your time? I mean, we know there's going to be grocery stores, so it's not a big deal, but it's just something to ponder and just something to think about. Anyway, I'm sending you so much love tonight. I hope this reflection helped. If you think this reflection did help, please do not forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell. We're trying to get 1,000 subscribers, so if you like this also, please send this to a friend. All my reflections, these are all live videos. I don't take the time to edit, because that is not where I want to spend my time. My time, I just want to spend talking to you. So please share this video. If you think there is someone in your life that just wants to belong to the tribe, you can also check out our website. We've got some circles happening that we're going to be meeting on Zoom, and we've got the 4 Seasons Homeschooling Club that's happening, and we have our Facebook group. We have the teachings every Sunday, so I hope you can join us. And yeah, I'm gonna really love doing these reflections. If you have something that you would like me to talk about, please write it in the comments, because I will talk about it. So I love you. Remember, together we really can change this world, because we're all willing to start at home. All right, bye guys.